Tell me why you wrote this book and tell me a little bit about it.
Well, the book's full title is The Facebook Effect, the inside story of the company that is connecting the world. And I am a tech journalist. I wrote about the internet and technology for Fortune for a long time. And in 2006, I met Mark Zuckerberg right at the height of the famous newsfeed controversy, which was the biggest protest Facebook had ever faced from its own members. And when I met Mark in September of '06, I was immediately amazingly impressed with his presence of mind, his strategic thinking, his focus, his non-business attitude towards building a business. I found it all fascinating. I liked him a lot. I wrote a piece at the time called Why Facebook Matters, which got a lot of attention because at that point in '06, very few business press people had really made statements like that. Facebook was still perceived as a student thing. And, you know, I kind of got on their radar that way, and Mark and I established a relationship, and then when they did their platform in '07, I was invited in as the only journalist beforehand to do an inside story of why they did it, and it came out the minute the doors opened to F8. And ever since then, I've really just paid very, very close attention to Facebook. And January of '08, here at Davos, I was with Mark, talking to him, and I said, Mark, I really feel like I want to write a book about your company. And he said, go for it. And initially, what I was going to write was, you know, why Facebook matters, right? And it was the Facebook Effect title, kind of, which has been the title all along, implied, you know, the effect that Facebook has in the world, which is a big part of the book. But once I started getting into it and found the degree of cooperation I was receiving from Mark and the company, I realized I had the opportunity to tell the definitive story of this company, which I have now done. So it really is the inside story of Facebook. And some people ask about the other book, The Accidental Billionaires, which is frankly a pretty irresponsible effort at taking on this topic and very thinly reported. That's not really the story, and it's only the first year, but even the first year it gets wrong. I have the real story from its inception, really even the history of social networking up to Facebook, to the present with a heavy forward spin.